Let it die. So we're finally here. We're ready to take on the final boss for real. And I just realized I'm not wearing the right decal here for defense bonus. This is for sports gear, and I'm wearing DOD. Oh well, I probably won't need it because White Steel's defense is so obnoxiously high. It won't matter. And it won't break either during the fight, so I can get hit as often as I want. Anyway, I showed off in the previous episode, or part of this episode, whatever I choose to do with it. You can easily survive the fight wearing tier 3 upgraded gear. It even had a chance to almost break during the fight. So yeah, the Taro part of the fight is definitely not an issue. Yeah, let's go into it, and we'll keep all the cutscenes for this part. I've got the final cutscene for the kill on my first kill video on the channel though, but it'll be nice to go through it again.
I had no idea you'd make it this far. Are you some kind of a pro gamer? Much respect. Word up, buddy. You're coming up on your final challenge. Apparently, you can't equip anything from this point forward. I'll hold on to your items for you in the meantime. Go on. Don't be shy. Ah, come on. Take off your equipment.
Of the different types of glasses he owns, I think he's wearing the Space Fun glasses here. They were possibly a reward from the 1-year anniversary event. I'm not 100% sure anymore. But he's got quite a few different types of glasses, and they've been giving them to us as a reward for certain feats. Sure, why not? Let's go.
Don't worry, I'll give everything back later. Good luck in your fight.
Am I seeing this correctly? I had a mushroom on me, but I forgot to eat it. Well, this will be interesting. Yeah.
You must be quite the sumo wrestler to have made it this far. Our fighters seem to all be here, so let's proceed with the first match of the day. Domo doskoi! This is a fight to the death. Winner takes all.
I just noticed Uncle Death is sitting on the floor. They didn't give him a chair to sit in.
Whoa, sorry, senpai.
I'd love to be able to grind out one rage during this part of the fight, but I don't think we're going to take enough damage from this guy to even come close. Or deal enough damage for that sake. Come here. Come on, buddy. Nah, not even close. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Come on. Oh, hold on. Just pretend you didn't see nothing. Yeah, don't punch us out. Are you trying to kill us or something? We're getting a decent amount of rage. We're probably not going to get full bar of rage for the next phase, which is the critical phase. I've got Living on the Edge. I'm planning to take a hit from my Spike Crusher, and hopefully that'll hit us so hard that we're going to just be straight up full on rage, and I'll be able to use that rage to fight back. We'll see. Well, never mind. Oof.
Welcome back. So what do you think about our
Damn it.
Oh,
Well, that's a stupid mistake. Anyway, blooper.
sometimes such decisions are necessary though.
I'll add this to the bloopers. Yeah, I'll just start a new. I'll start a new video in a sec. Yeah. Anyway, that was unexpected. One key mistake. Didn't eat mushroom before I went in. Real stupid. Oh well. Accidents happen. Yeah, that was a stupid mistake. You don't want to go into this fight without rage. That's probably one of the key factors in getting a win or a loss. If you go in without rage, you're kind of asking for it. You have to be good at dodging your own weapons as well. The weapon you're using as your main weapon to defeat the boss here, you've got to be okay at dodging it. So that's something you might want to do. A way you could practice, you could maybe equip that weapon to your own TDM defense and do a defense simulation to go up against your own weapon and see if you're, you know, if you can get good at dodging your weapon. While being a really strong weapon to and easy, relatively easy to get at this phase of the game, the Spike Crusher is strong, but it's also pretty tough to properly dodge. So it's not the easiest weapon. That's why my preferred weapon for this fight is usually the murderous hockey stick, because, well, back in the day they used to only do the vertical sweeping, the vertical slashing attacks, and it's very easy to dodge and counter with the fist rage punch. Nowadays they'll also do the sweeping shin attack combo, the L2, which is not that easy to dodge. So a lot of weapons are very difficult to do to use here, especially in phase 2 where you're naked going up against your own weapon. Hold on, have I consumed everything properly here? No, I also need this. There. Now we are ready, finally.
No idea you'd make it this far. Are you some kind of a pro
Deja vu.
Much respect. Word up, buddy. You're coming
Nah,
up
not
on
really.
your final challenge. Apparently,
Again.
you can't equip anything from this point forward. I'll hold on to your items for you in the meantime. Go on. Don't
I think
be
you still
shy.
have my items from last time.
Come on. Take off your equipment.
Alrighty then. I'll just get this one we've already seen. Off we go. Let's try not mess it up this time. That's probably where I fail the most against phase 2. Seen it? Skip, skip.
Whoa, sorry, senpai.
Oh no, you don't. It seems to me that they always have the same
Should be able to
skin for a fighter in these phases. The first one has that bun, and the next phase has the standard fighter skin. Yeah, the safest way to play this fight is to just guard against them. If you're guarding, you're not going to be taking much damage and you're not going to be knocked around. Try and aim to have your fighter standing closest to the middle of the arena. Oops. Of course, if you don't care about your rage, and you probably shouldn't if you've got 3, you can just rage punch him out. You still got 2 attempts with the 2 remaining rage to get the next one, to get the next phase knocked out as well. Whew, okay, gonna take a quick breather. Hope I'm ready for the next phase. Let's see. Okay, so lock on quickly, dodge the first attack, and rage punch. Got it. I hope that she gets finished off with this. Sometimes they survive everything. remember to go pick up your weapon. Another fatal mistake that could be made. Yeah, they reset you into the arena the moment you pick it up. If you pop. Man, his armor is too strong. That might actually be an issue. Is he gonna get? Is he gonna survive all of the mortar attacks? Half of them are missing him too. Oh, look at that! I never noticed this before, but actually the mortar attacks are coming from the gunship on top of Taro's head. Learn something new every time you play Let It Die. Are you gonna hug the corner like ridiculously often? How tanky is your fighter? I didn't pay attention to it. You're a striker, which isn't a bad fatality, but come on, man. You're making this ridiculous. Seriously. I'm gonna try and finish him off. No. You're annoying. Screw you. Give me back my gear. Half broken. This guy managed to break my horseman gear. Let's do more damage with the Dragon Buster Sword S. Oh yeah, that's right. Yoink. On to the next phase.
We meet at last for the final fight.
Terminator Taro. And I try and not play terribly here, but I can't guarantee. Oof. Off to a good start. Well, instant invis. I'm gonna move from the invis to slow. Actually, I think he doesn't bother doing any attacks so long as you can't be seen, as long as you're invisible. I'm gonna prepare by eating a golden crab shroom and get the slow ready. Still doesn't know where we are. Oh really? Come on, buddy. No, stop it. Poof.
Inbred cock smoker.
I'm what? Anyway, the head's your weak spot. You'll want to punch him a couple of times and then get the hell out of there. Are you okay? Yeah, okay. Since he's reduced in health, he's in like phase 2 or something. He's got different attacks. That's the impale. That actually leaves him wide open. You do want to lock on to whatever you're attacking to make sure to get some hits in. Oof. Certain of his attacks are worse than others. Oh god. Yeah. It doesn't stun lock you like Jin Lai's laser, but you want to shake the... You want to spin the left analog stick to get out of that frost thing. Frost stun. And of course, dodge out as soon as you can. You can actually stand in that laser for a minute without dying. Doesn't do too much damage. Really only devastating if you get stuck in there. I have a bunch of resources on me that I'm not using, but that I could use if I had to. I've got a bunch of healing shrooms, and I do recommend bringing just mostly healing shrooms if in danger of losing your gear's durability, but you may be in danger of dying if the fight drags on for a long time. I don't know why that didn't stun me. Let's run into it and get stunned by it. Are you gonna shoot the laser? You're too late. Oh, never mind. It was okay. How about now? Shooting the laser? There he goes. Scumbag. You just want to get that durability breakage, don't you? Stupid bugger. Oof. I was too close to properly dodge that attack.
Bastard!
Where are you? Oh, there it is. You snaky bastard. What? Oof. Damn. That attack lagged out of existence. Ooh.
I want you teriyaki.
And now? Frost. Oh, you durability breaking bastard. If I had another weapon on me, I'd get stealth points on you.
Ah, yokozuna!
This fight is kind of a joke when you have decently upgraded armor. Oh no, you don't. Boom. And again.
Bastard!
What is that? I think you're U10.
Mother sleep with people!
You're not U10. You wish you were. Boom. Got rid of the pest. I'm just gonna mute my mic while we go through the end game cutscenes and stuff. I'll see you on the other side.
Your body and soul are that of Yokozuna. Domo arigato.
Alright. I forgot we have a short repose before getting to the big lure dump in the game. Also, if you see a golden chest, it's better quality, possibly? Milk? Red? Give. Thank you. Yeah, this week is the Taro kill quest too, so now that I've defeated him I could come back with the quests and get an extra free milk red from him. Of course it would have been more effective if I had the quest already, then I'd have 4 milk red in one fight, which is nice, quick farming. Yeah, anyway, we opened up all the remaining locks on this milk area, which will give you access to the floor 36 elevator room there. That's one an interesting floor. Anyway, let's carry on. Strangely enough, most, if not almost all, of the important lore is dropped on you right here. Really weird. Let's have a look.
Congratulations! Let me snap a photo to commemorate your 4th large stamp.
No way! You gotta be kidding me! I never thought you'd make it this far, dude. Ah!
You are now approaching. Thank you for participating in this event to reach the top of the Tower of Barbs, sponsored by the Yotsuyama Group. There is an important announcement from the Yotsuyama Group for any participant who manages to reach this escalator. What I am about to speak of is all fact. This tower was actually modified by the Yotsuyama Group after it was formed during the Earth Rage. The president of the Yotsuyama Group is none other than Uncle Death, a messenger from the underworld. Death was long ago entrusted with the task of strengthening the souls of the dead, and so this tower was designated for use as a training ground for that purpose. This training is conducted so that exceptionally strong souls may be delivered to the moon. That which you see before you is that moon, but of course not the moon as it is normally known. It is a ball of fire, fueled by these strong souls. Those flames will soon reach their peak and collide with the Earth, disintegrating it into cosmic dust in an instant. As you may have already figured out by now, Death has planned this collision of the moon and Earth all along. You were simply coerced into climbing this tower by disguising it in the form of a game. I apologize for having to give you this terrible news in your moment of glory upon reaching the top of the tower. But this voice guide and all things related to the Yotsuyama Group were created by Uncle Death in order to guide you and others to the top of this tower. I hope that you can accept your fate and these truths and allow yourself to be absorbed into the moon as intended. You are now approaching the top of the tower. Thank you for your hard work and support on this long journey.
Oh. Everything you heard is true. My goal is to destroy all of humankind. Why? Because I am Death. What else would Death do? My job is to bring humans to their demise. Humans do nothing but corrupt and destroy the Earth. Even with the land split into 4 pieces, they cannot control their greed and continue to fight and kill each other. The time has come for them to pay for their sins by the hand of Hell's greatest punishment. So that's it. Game over. It was fun though, Senpai. Well, that was the plan anyway. But you know what? I'm done with all this. Senpai, the thing is, I've really come to respect you.
It's a miracle that you've managed to make it this far. Plus, the way you fought to get here. You're a world-class fighter. You can do anything. I really just want to see more of your amazing performance. So this is supposed to be where the last boss fight starts. But I'm done with all that now. It's the Death Drive Triple X. Have you heard about it? It just came out today. Come on, let's play.
Well, there you have it. All the secrets have been revealed. Getting through to the 40th floor, getting, I guess, through to the 41st floor, you unlock permanently a new intro movie.
I love the smell of new gaming hardware. Isn't it exciting? This is the long-awaited launch title for the Death Drive Triple X. Let It Die, Battle to the Top by Liquid Software. Yeah! I've loaded in your previous progress data. I'll be here cheering you on. If you need something, just drop me a text.
Okay, there you have it. So this will be your permanent new intro screen every time you start up the game instead of the previous one. And it will say Battle to the Top there. So Battle to the Top is also a reference to the floor 40 to 50 area. Not exactly sure if they I think they in the release of the 40 to 50 area they called the patch Battle to the Top expansion or something like that. It's 10 extra floors and is a glorified material farming zone with item restrictions. Also, there's no returning until you've completed the challenge, so you have to reach the end of the of that zone before coming back. You know, the floors, while continuing on, are blocked off as you go, so it's kind of like a challenge area. I've always argued that it should have been a side area in the tower and not really the mainstay of the game going forward, but the developers had different ideas of where to take the game in the future, and Battle to the Top was definitely, well, the expansion 40 to 50 zone Battle to the Top was a huge turning point in the game's direction gameplay wise. Starting off being a game called Let It Die, you could actually call it a game called Let It Grind or Let It Upgrade. From this point onwards, it's all about upgrading gear, and the new higher floors will not feature any new bosses we haven't seen before, unfortunately. There's a few things I have to note about the ending cutscene. They drop a lot of lore on you. Basically, it was Uncle Death all along. Who would have known he's the mastermind behind this all? So what is the tower? I've always considered the tower some kind of purgatory, some kind of like between heaven and hell, a soul testing area. I mean, you're an animated corpse, probably provided by the Yotsuyama bionics group, imbued with souls using possibly splithium, SP lithium power. Like you defeat enemies and they drop that blue essence. They drop the blue essence upgrade resource, which you could consider soul. And in the end of the cutscene, you are explained that your soul is being strengthened while climbing up the tower, sent straight to the moon. The moon gets stronger, and I can use the moon to destroy everyone on Earth. Of course, I made many sacrifices to make the moon stronger, to sacrifice everything on this planet, the entire human race. So there's that, which is interesting. It always has to be, with the Japanese people, it always has to be an all-encompassing, glorious Asura's Wrath type of world-destroying event. It's one of those weird things. It's really cool lore point, and of course Uncle's just as hilarious as ever in the cutscene. It's one of those rare moments where you can see him without glasses. I think almost the end of the elevator escalator climb at the top right, he's standing there without his glasses on, glaring at you. So it's kind of got very metallic grey coloured eyes, like lifeless dead eyes staring at you. Interesting that you go up against a really awesome boss and he just tears it down himself. Basically, the end of the story ends up on a golf course, because Uncle loves to golf. So the top of the tower, it really does imply he's some kind of omniscient super being, seeing as the top of the tower really is just his own personal like golf course he probably likes spending a bunch of time. Yeah, he tells you to, he's not tired of seeing your exploits. He wants to keep seeing your awesome feats and for you to continue on playing through the game. And I believe it was designed to be a finished story at floor 40. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to, the story doesn't seem to continue at all. The narrative kind of drops here. By design, I think it was by design that the game was complete on release, and the things they added really after that were busy work, you could say, unfortunately. I've been playing the game for a long time now. My main account has reached possibly 4,000 hours, and I'm going to check how much time I've spent. I'm going to show off my stats in a short clip after this this episode. I'm not finished with the Let's Play. I've got a couple more things to show off. Actually, you open up the end game proper by defeating the floor 40 challenge. Gates unlock, new decals also unlock for purchase, some important ones. For trade, you have the treasure hunter, which will allow you to easily find things on the floor. And for kill coin purchase, you unlock the giant killer, plus 30% damage on enemies of 5 levels or higher than you. Ideal for taking on the jackals for your first jackal kill. And I think the jackals are on par with the end boss's difficulty level. If you can take on 440, you can probably deal with the jackals. So now's the ideal time to fight for the jackals, which is probably where we'll be heading towards moving on with the Let's Play. I'll also be preparing for floor 40 plus. Any more details? I'm just going to let the video end, play out. I'm running out of time, and it's probably just going to cut me off mid-sentence. So if it does, it was a pleasure playing through this game with you. I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play so far. One thing that a friend of mine noted to me is that whenever you defeat a Don, their candle snuffs out. And when reaching the golf course, there's a candle next to Uncle Death, which is possibly representing our soul, while the Don's souls are snuffed out by us, our candle remains burning, and we keep going. So hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.